Gamers, it's a horrible day. It's horrible because I can feel a pimple developing. I can't even tell if it's going to be on the inside of my nose, which is really bad, or the outside, which is just pretty bad. I know you're going to say stop touching it, but I can't because it feels good to touch it, bizarrely enough. Also, I haven't played the Bazaar in like a week, man, so pardon me, I'm confused about what's going to be happening here. I kind of like I burped in the mic, I apologize. I kind of like the bolus. The damage is good. And the poison is not insignificant early. 10 poison, what am I talking about? 4 poison early. What, 5 seconds into the fight, 4 poison. I do think Deadly Revolver has a certain je ne sais quoi to it. Its damage is really bad, but a 70% crit chances. You can't coach that. You can't coach a 70% crit chance. Let's try it, man. Toxic is probably a better enchantment, but what do we're just figuring it out. We're just studying it. You know how dogs is and all that. Forget about those items. Give me something good. We're playing by feel today, okay? I really don't want to have you out here just to raise your crit chance a little bit. I guess I'd rather put you out. At least you get a 2x on it. Sometimes being away from the game is exactly what you need to get back into it, man. I don't know. I can't remember. Do you have Toxic Fang, or is that... No, you just have regular Fang. That's okay. That's alright. We ain't sweating it. How you doing? I'm excited for a rematch to come back, but it gave me some time away from the Bazaar, which was honestly kind of nice. I'm assuming while I was gone, it didn't go down for maintenance, have any hotfixes, and just worked perfectly the whole time, right? Oh, reconnecting! Sure, man, sure. Oh, we reconnected! They fixed it! Also, that made me realize that my camera should be down here. Fair enough. Let me go ahead, y'all, and maybe get a quick... Deadly Revolver to be upgraded. 70% of the time it's going to do 44 damage. That's pretty good. Let's see what you got for mediums. I do like you. I don't really like you enough, and I don't think I'm in love with the Piranha spam. 6 seconds, 3 seconds, 6 seconds. What do I have? 6 seconds with a multicaster. I think I like this. Although, would you have a passive crit chance? You don't. You get what? Plus 6 damage, 16. I'm thinking about it. I don't think we use it yet. You're bronze. Okay, fair enough. How are we gonna do day 1? I don't know. I honestly think the revolver is pretty good for day 1. I don't know how we're doing against Gornoms though. Mac has been he's been tuned lately, right? Not over-tuned, but tuned. Lifesteal is gonna be tough to deal with, man. We don't have any scaling. They have a small form of scaling. That might be all it takes, man. Like, it's looking good right now, but we gotta kill him fast because, like, we don't scale and they scale mightily. They don't scale mightily. They scale a little bit. I apologize. I oversold it a bit. I'm in your walls. I'm in your walls, Mac. Top of the world. You know what song I'm talking about? And I'm back to today. You lied to me. You know that one? Oh, as I said, I'll something ba-ba-doo. That's a classic on 102.7 The Border.
I'm impressed.
It's called Return of the Mac, in case you're trying to look it up. Give me 1 of 2 skills, please. I'll take 4% crit chance. It's a little nothing burger, but that's okay. How about, with 10 of these... the type of beast that feels like maybe we'd actually do well with some ammo items. Don't really think we need a cannonball. But I guess if we're going to buy other weapons that have ammo, we may consider it. Haste a vehicle. Charge a tool. Reload an ammo item, and a weapon gains 20 damage for the fight. There's no shot we're going to be able to afford it if we're being copacetic with one another. I think the play... if I may be so bold, is a grenade. And then a grenade that has extra ammo, probably. So we're very, like, weapon spammy here. which I can't help but say in the chicken jockey cadence. Weapon spam. No, it's too excited. Weapon spammy. Chicken jockey. Weapon spammy. I slipped out of it a little bit there. Whatever, we'll work on it. We got lots of time. The Minecraft movie is going to be part of the zeitgeist forever, probably. Disco's never going to die. You ever see the Simpsons episode where Disco Stew shows the chart of disco sales from like 1970 to 1975, and it's just a straight line up? Anyway. Now, Simpsons, that's some serious millennial Gen X posting. What's it like to have been born after The Simpsons started to suck? That must be crazy, man. All your, like, I mean, it's just the passing of time. I'm not saying we got it any better or any worse, but all of your references are to, like, SpongeBob SquarePants and the Fairly Odd Parents and stuff. That's crazy to a fellow like me, but I'm basically dust. I don't really want this. I probably shouldn't have spent on the reroll, but I don't know. Seeing what they got in the shops is kind of nice sometimes, man. It's the vibe on a weekend, for sure. I think we're just going to want a skill of some reputes. That's a bad one. We're going to take it anyway. Pickle.
Go ahead.
Parkour pickle. All right. I think we got a chance, but we're going to need to see some crits out of the grenade, possibly. Beach ball, pearl, a javelin that hits hard. That is going to be nasty. Bayonet, I don't expect to do much, but... No crit. I'd really like the javelin not to go off. If pause crit me, crit me.
Strength is a sword without
25%. Come on, 29%. We should have had 2 crits. That's ridiculous. With this. Sorry, I forgot what I was talking about. We'll get a bronze tier item, please. I don't remember. This is ranked. Ranked is no freaking joke, man. I still think weapon spam can work for us, but. Obviously, we got to get some more damage on our deadly revolver. Transformation. Small non-weapon. Interesting, man. Kind of a Yeti Crab synergy. Not that I expect it to be incredible. How about a cheap skill? Poison items have +1 poison. First time you haste, freeze an item. At some point, presumably, we're going to have haste. We don't have it yet, but that can change pretty quick in this workaday world we got going for us. I think... Like, obviously you could give us a Flaming Cutlass, but Frost Street Challenger might be able to give us some freezing stuff that works with Yeti Crab. I honestly don't know, man. For someone who's been playing the game for so long, like, I don't exactly know what, like, all the NPCs have. And I probably should by this point, but... What are we rocking? Can we even use, like, Frozen Bludgeon? 13 sec... Well, okay. 13-second cooldown kind of seems crazy. But maybe, man. Maybe there's a case to be made that you put this out here instead of Cutlass, and then when it goes off... Obviously, it makes Catfish better. I don't think it's really, like, the be-all, end-all, but it might give you a little something. I apologize. I just cleared my throat to the same tune of Unbreak My Heart by Tony Braxton. You have 5 or fewer items. Well, I don't. I don't. So that's something, but...
You should know. I'm a bit
what do I like here?
On Pelago.
I would like to see you having the exact same build as me, but all the numbers are smaller on yours. Got a 140 damage Lanjon with a fairly minor crit chance. Mild Zoracid synergy, but you got some heat. You're packing some heat here. I'm not gonna lie to you. You've done quite a lot of damage to me. I got quite a lot of poison on myself. We win these! That was really close though, because you were about to ruin my life forever. 2 wins in ranked. This should be like deal or no deal. Like I would sell this run for a chest right now.
Now this is how you win
Upgrade at bronze. Crazy to say, I feel like, if anything, the Yeti Crab has the highest upside. Not much, man. What's up with you? We gotta get some weapons. We gotta fill the board. You start by filling the board. I mean, 10 damage is a slap in the face, to be honest. It's all a slap in the face.
some more stories.
I always think she's gonna say Gomez, like from the Addams Family. Just me on that one, I'm guessing. How about a skill? How about a skill? Hey, if you have fewer than 5 items, 30% crit chance. All right, man. You know what? You're okay, Blood Reef Raider. You're okay. I don't really know why I chose to fight you. Even getting this is not that big of a deal, but... Crow's Nest? I mean, if we took Crow's Nest and became a one-weapon build, we would basically just be turning into Blood Reef Raider, who is not... I don't think that's aspirational. I think it's pretty bad, usually. That was pretty good, though. Our board is trash. Be nice if we could get something that scales off a crit. Golden bar. Golden bar. Bar of Goldie. I really don't care if you think you're too smart to laugh at Chicken Jockey. We're going to keep doing it. I mean, 4% crit chance is not nothing, man. But 4 damage times every weapon. Plus we're reconnecting right now. They're like, oh, sorry, you took too long to choose, man. I'll take the plus 4 damage for now. I'll take the XP. That's big for a fella such as myself. And then a very valuable skill would go crazy here. We don't slow. We don't haste, and we don't have a vehicle. So we'll take the one that scales weapons, but obviously I don't expect it to be very useful for us. We've been blessed to fight people who have not been winning, and we've barely been beating them, which is quite scary. Crow's Nest Cutlass. Not surprising, man, to see a Crow's Nest Cutlass. We might be sunk on this one. 68% crit chance with quadruple damage. Freeze the Cutlass, please. Freeze the Cutlass! I need you to freeze the Cutlass immediately! It needs to freeze a lot longer than that. Oh, we actually were really close, to be honest. We weren't that far off. Yeah, our run is it's messy, man. It's messy like the queens in Conclave who were gossiping about who's going to be the new head of the papacy. You know what I'm talking about? Can't really afford much. Let me get a small friend. Definitely looks like the Yeti Crab build makes a lot of sense here. Any chance we'd want to transform? I'm thinking maybe transform... It sounds crazy. Transform this. I was hoping... That might be alright, to be honest with you. But I was kind of hoping it would be... Care about boots? I don't think so. I was hoping you would become like the pufferfish, maybe, or alternatively like a beach ball. Either something that fits a poison build or something that can enable some haste. That's okay. We're just studying it right now. You know how dogs is and all that. Lots of good stuff here. Shiny Fang would have me reconsider like the whole setup we got. I really thought we had it, but Diamond Pelt is alright too. Also, almost sounds great in a Chicken Jockey voice, if I may say so myself. Sells for 8. It's not as great as I thought it would be. Switchblade adds some damage, but it's so minor, man. Now we're talking. 25 damage to all weapons on the right. It's like... You probably don't have to be here, but... I think you're the least valuable. So we put weapons on the right, and then aquatics on the left. So they have a smaller cooldown. We're going to get a level anyway. We're not going to have enough gold to really buy a skill, though. So I think this is sensible. And an upgrade of bronze. In all likelihood, we're not going to do much better than upgrading this. Unless we really want to get this to silver. Or we want to like cut this and put a cutlass. You're going to have what? Like a 4% crit chance? It's just... I think it's pretty minor. I'm not trying to just like steamroll into the loss. But we got a very limited amount of currency to work with here, right? It's tough. The Poisoner. Gain regen equal to this item's poison. They're going to be generating a lot of regeneration. That's nasty for me. The regen is nutty. I feel like there's no hope for us. But say what you will about the Bazaar, man. People get their ranked runs going pretty quick. And we're still out here running like You ever go to Friday Night Magic and you pull up against someone that's got a blue-green merfolk deck with no sleeves on it, and you're like, this is probably going to be a dub? It's kind of how I feel on this one, except I'm on the other side of it. Forward. Let me see, small and mediums. Maybe we got something going on here. You're a really good item. I have to buy you. The only thing is, because you work so well with the Yeti crab, we can reduce your... Probably... You do scale, man. You can cut that for sure. Maybe you cut this as well. You got this set up here. You want the poison. You're gonna freeze a lot, which is gonna poison more. We want to put as many aquatics as possible on the board. I mean, what do you... It doesn't really matter. All three of the smalls are pretty bad here. Let's try a roll. A lighter is not going to help. We were really looking for an aquatic more than anything else. This could get there. Well, actually, wait. I'm stupid. Cut this and run a cannonball over here so you can go 2 times. Nobody here has an aquatic. I feel like it's just a gold difference. Dire Mosquito might have a relevant skill at some point. The cooldown reduction is something too. The worst part is just waiting 10.8 seconds for the depth charge to go off. We probably want to get like some form of haste on the run, would be my guess. But the amount of poison we have now, we actually have a win condition that could actually win. Instead of just like, maybe if I pepper you enough with this, you're done. And the Yeti, yeah, this is interesting now. So I think this should matter. You go down to 10.2. You're done, done, done. I'm going to take the shield to give us a better chance to maybe live. It's a little spicy, I'll admit. I don't even remember what you do. I can't grab you anyway, so it's not like a big deal because the game doesn't work. We'll go back to the main menu real quick. You know how it is. The game gets a little non-functional from time to time. It happens, man. Little macarons on the deck of the ship, making me a little hungry. Just had lunch. It's probably a personal problem, I guess. But what happens? Your cooldown comes down, I'm guessing. 8.4 seconds is a lot better. I would like aquatic items, but I gotta do a rare event, man. It improves my burn items, bro. For 20 gold, we can enchant a burn item. We can't do that. There's no way we could afford it, but we could upgrade it, and now it's going off every 6.6 seconds. We like halved its cooldown in a single day, man.
But I've seen my share of storms.
That's crazy. The diamond elemental depth charge? How we doing here? What do you got cooking up? You got a burning Zor acid, so there's going to be a lot of damage coming out on me real quick. Bad things. That's what a certain Canadian rapper might say if that situation presented itself to him. Just, okay, we lose. Not a surprise, by the way. But we have a possibility of digging ourselves out of the hole. Not even on lethal yet. So what is this, amateur hour? Stop trying to hit me and hit me. I think we're transforming now. This is a gimme, but I think we want to transform our revolver and hope that it becomes... I mean, deadly might not be the best enchantment, but it's doing nothing for us. If it became an aquatic item, I wouldn't even really care about the level of damage that it did or how useful deadly was to begin with. I would just be stoked that it's giving 1 extra multicast to the elemental depth charge. So we're a poison build. I'm glad I stuck with the Yeti crab. Catfish is at least getting buffed. +1 multicast for every weapon or friend your enemy has. I don't know about that one, little bro. Sells poison items, kind of crazy though. Necessary. I wish I could afford the shop a little bit more, man, but the finances are tight right now. Joyful Jack, Nisha Bend on Jack. We are Flaming Dragon. I'm ready for this. No aquatics, but a catalyst is nice. My battery is low. We're going to a place nearby. Gotta go. You know that song when the Backstreet Boys were on their way out? They were. I was there. I'm not saying they Didn't deserve to stick around longer. I'm not getting involved in the conversation, okay? Plus, to be honest with you, I was a little bit more of an NSYNC head back in the day as well, but let that sink in. They legit said we're going to a place nearby, gotta go, man. You think it's... I mean, haste and charge is mighty tempting, but maybe poison is more of a theme of the run. Haste a poison item the first time you use an item. First 4 times you use a weapon, charge a poison item. Now this is tempting to make you stronger, but we don't care about that. We care about charging a poison item. And this is a weapon that goes off quickly. You've just justified your existence, mister. And then, aquatics?
I get it. You're busy.
Not aquatic. When you freeze, this gains 10 damage. It's an interesting idea. You are aquatic. I might as well put you on the squad here for a second. You're also... No, you are also aquatic. You're not. When you freeze, this gains 10 damage. 50. Plus you freeze as well. Just let me look at this for a second. You're definitely done. I might just buy you just because you're aquatic. Just to consider putting you out there. I don't really want to dump you to make it happen. You're also aquatic. Let me see. Maybe another small aquatic could fit the bill. Haste all small items at the start of combat. 25 damage, I'm not sweating at all. 10% cooldown reduction is kind of sick, though. The haste would be good, I can't lie. You're crazy for this one.
Whoever said money can't buy class had neither.
6x multicast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We can get more aquatic with it. We'd have to dump this. Do I want to? No, because you freeze once, too. Would I want to dump you? I don't want to dump you. So I like to keep you around, too, because when the weapons go off, they charge poison items. Let me see what we got here. We got you. I think you're done, bud, but I appreciate you. I'm going to buy another aquatic just to have it in the bag.
I mean, excellent choice.
All right, a pig on level 8.
Go ahead.
What's the build? Don't die until the elemental depth charge goes off once. After it goes off once, you might have a chance. Ritual dagger on the board. That's crazy, man. Shiny ritual dagger? It's a burn build. We charge our poison item. We freeze. Reload it, man! Oh, yes! 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 Oh, for a second there, I got a little scared. I ain't gonna lie to you. Alright, to me, it looks like we might just be trying to stay alive until that goes off, and then we'll be okay. This is, for now, like, I appreciate what you're doing, but... An aquatic weapon that goes off pretty fast! Okay, that's huge, because now you're on 7x. Do I really want to cut this, even though you freeze? To get, I mean, you cut a freeze, but if you put an aquatic on the board, you get a freeze, too. The only thing is the weapons go off pretty slow to get the extra charges on the poison items, but maybe it's worth it for the multicast. It is quite a multicast, man. Let's send it. I appreciate you. Portishead voice, Wandering Shoal. You know what I'm talking about? Nah? There's only going to be 2 comments there. One of them is going to be like, nah, Unc, we don't know. The other one's going to be like, third is better than dummy, but everyone's afraid to say it. And I'm not equipped to deal with either of those conversations today, okay? These are sour times, my friends. Sour times. Chicken jockey.
Waste of gunpowder.
Poison? Poison skill? Amber is the color of your energy or whatever.
Ride that tide.
Gold? We might keep that as a transformer. How about a silver tier aquatic? I think there's room for improvement on the board. Vehicle or large? It's never gonna happen, man. Skill upgrade, though. First 8 times you... I can't afford it, man! We probably won't use a weapon 8 times before the fight is over. But we may use it more than 4 times before the fight is over. I'm not feeling great against Monkey Mama here, but
I'm a bit of a
you never
legend
know, man. You never know.
Are you sure?
Take me home, country roads type stuff. What are you rocking here? It's a burn build with an ice cream truck. This stuff's gonna go off real quick, like. You gain regen? Small amount of regen. Freeze all of their items, please. Jarvis, freeze their ice cream truck, please. Jarvis, apply 700 poison to the top of their head, please.
That was impressive.
Jarvis, make them take their shoes off in a person's house whom they respect, and they realize they didn't wear nice socks that day and their sock has a big hole in it, and then they try to cover up the hole by scrunching their toes up to cover the hole, but they already know. Jarvis, do that, okay? Thank you, Jarvis. Hey, we're mogging and pogging now. Level 10, Radiant, we snooze, I'm sorry. It's good? Like, I would take it over other... I can't touch my items anymore. I gotta go back to the main menu. Recently added new feature. Can't grab your items on enchantments. The hotfix, return to menu. What are we doing? What are we doing, man?
Mundane to magnificent.
What do you got for me?
Become beautiful.
Heavy.
That
We
is
don't have any slow synergies, but that's... I'm not against it, man. Slow, every time this goes off, it's gonna give 16 seconds of slow. That's kind of nutty. I'm gonna keep stacking a very, very small amount of HP. But at least it's free. And then to be honest with you, I don't know what anybody's cooking up here, so let's just go weapons platform. Same cadence as Chicken Jockey for sure. Large item, haste 2 smalls. I would settle for a 12% crit chance for sure, man, for sure. Don't freeze my win condition before it even gets a chance to go off. I'm going to lose. I've lost to the weapons platform. Oh, brother. I didn't think he had it in him, to be honest. I don't really care about the burn, to be honest. Well, you know what? I'd rather have a free burn than go to a hero merchant shop and select nothing, if we're being honest. And sure, we could get free poison, but the poison is so minor relative to our scaling. I think we'd rather look for something else. Lighthouse is really interesting because we slow a lot, but I think that the extra burn is sadly not too relevant. Haste and slow. Figurehead still doesn't make sense to me. Monkey does scale. Actually, Monkey and Salt Claw scale with the slow. I didn't even realize. I basically just had them out there because they're aquatic. I would love to get to 5, because 4 is kind of like a poverty win. 5 is like, you got halfway there. A deadly sniper rifle. We're going to need to slow that bad boy down pretty quick. That's 127% crit chance. We're going to need to slow that down immediately. Yep, I just got a crit for 40,000 HP. But you know what? A pretty successful run of the Bazaar. Anytime you get to 4 wins in ranked... Oh! I'm not dead, bro. So they took him to the infirmary. And though this man could hardly see, they had him identify the guilty man. You know what I'm talking about? Yes, sir. I am tempted, even though you're heavy, I'm tempted to give you the damage. You would also scale with the damage. You would do 10x. Let me think about this. You would start doing a lot of damage. I'm willing to send it to you just to not overwrite it. But certainly...
This is why I wear red. So
the crew won't see me bleed when I take the tyrant's whole kingdom. What was I talking about? It doesn't matter, man. Doesn't matter. Long story short, I think it would have put a lot of damage on you as well, because it's also ×8, but there's reasons for both. One of them's the right decision, though. We don't really haste, man. That's a leave in this house.
Rally, men! Blades to the wind!
How about some freeze skills? First time you burn, freeze. First time you haste, freeze. First time you freeze, haste 2. We already have that. We don't haste at all anyway. I still think we got a good chance to get to 5. You've basically got nothing for me, I think, though. I can live with that. I can live with the damage on the catfish, man. Like a hit for 700 halfway through the fight. It's enough to make a difference.
Was that even a battle?
Now, hitting for 708 times would probably be a little bit better now that I think about it. Nah, don't worry about it, King. Don't let your crown slip. I'm going all in on HP. I think if we live long enough, like, not that this is going to make that happen, but if you live long enough, we got a good thing going on here. Dude, Diamond Illusory. Custom Vanessa skin. Not feeling great about this one, but let's see. It's your Dante. Alright. Custom skin. I've never seen before, plus what I'm assuming is a name that's like an inside joke. We never stood a chance, man. Heavy Zor Acid Turbo Trebuchet. Oh my god! Oh my god! The barrel's gonna go off in half a second! That's a crazy build. She doesn't use paint. That's the thing you gotta remember. Alright, well, everything I said 2 minutes ago stands, but double it. I had a good time on this run. It's good to be back. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I still like playing the Bazaar, and I'll see you next time. Later!